Well, my name's Susan Adams, and I am a dietitian. How can I lose weight without losing energy for performance in sports? What do you think about this one? We're going to talk a little bit about skipping meals. And one of the things that happens when you are skipping meals or really severely restricting your calories is your body still needs a source of energy. And part of what it does when you are physically active, you're going to tend to burn more fat, because if you're eating well, you're going to have a source of that energy coming into your body. But if you're not eating well and you're skipping meals, where do you think that the body gets its energy from? Your muscle. Yeah, you get it from your muscle. Your muscle actually begins to break down, which is not what an athlete wants, right? Right. You will burn some fat, but fat doesn't convert into that form of blood sugar that we need for energy and just for our basic body operating. But protein from our muscles actually can convert right into sugar, and that's what the body prefers to operate on. What are some things, has anybody ever tried to lose weight? Okay. What are some things you've done that you feel like work pretty well for you?
Not eating at all.
Not eating at all. Okay, well, I hope you're going to get the message that not eating at all is going to be self-defeating in the long run. You can lose weight that way, but like I said, if you cut back on the amount you're eating, you can lose weight on any diet in the world. But the important thing is, are you really learning habits that you can live with for a long time? And not eating at all is not a habit you can live with for a long lifetime, right? One of the things that I find, and this is just personal, I don't know, I've never seen anything in the science about this, but what I find is the more sweets I eat, the more I want. And it's like I get in the habit. I find at the holiday time when there are lots of desserts and sweets around, it's really hard to kind of go back to healthier eating habits in January. So the best thing for me is I do eat sweets in my diet, but I try to keep it to occasionally. I mean, and you know, something I do too is I don't keep a lot of desserts in my house. And that can help. And one of the things I want to emphasize to you guys today is it isn't like you're going to go from not eating healthy to eating really healthy. I mean, and you may. Some people make those kinds of changes. But if you can pick one or two things you can do and focus on that, and maybe it's you're adding more fruit to your diet, or maybe you're including some kind of dairy product in your diet and you haven't been before. Or your example is a great one, just cutting back on the amount of pop, or cutting back on the number of portions, or cutting down on your portion size. If you can do one or two things, that can make a huge difference in your health and how you perform on the field. Or on the court, maybe I should say. We've already talked about fad and popular diets aren't always a good way to lose weight. And basically, if you're looking at that food guide pyramid and you're eating the number of portions it tells you to, or if you look at the WIN forum and go by what an athlete needs to eat, then you're going to be eating a wide variety of foods and you're going to be meeting your nutrient needs. And that's something you can live with for a lifetime.